Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Look at this set. It's like magical. It feels like Galaxy, but that wasn't the goal. It feels like, did I do this around Halloween? I don't know. But you guys were asking, I showed a clip in a previous set that I did. You guys were asking about it. It was very simple, so I kind of dusted this set off like, whatever. But a lot of you guys asked about it, and then when I went back to edit it, I'm like, it does kind of look cool. But it is very, very, very simple. I say it often, but I promise it much easier and simple than this set. So I love this set. I just want to add more clips. It was her previous set before the purple one you see. And this is how it looked after the 3 weeks, guys. How awesome. Definitely check that video out if you hadn't. That's one of my favorite sets I've done, however English works. So yeah, this was a very simple design. Honestly, yeah, tag me in and tell me how simple it was. So we're gonna start off, of course, with our prep work. And I'm using a diamond bit. I believe this is the itty bitty or skinny mini. You guys, I'm gonna figure it out one day before I get ready to do a voiceover. And I'm using the, like always, parallel to the natural nail. And we're using that to remove the dead skin from the nail plate, which is the cuticle. And excuse that, I don't know how those little hairs got on there. Looks suspicious, but it's not insidious, guys. Anyways, so this process is very important for your nail application. Of course, we need that cuticle removed because the cuticles kind of are like a bridge for your skin's natural nails to get under your enhancement. So we need to make sure those are all gone. And I'm sorry for the blurry footage here. But I just wanted to show clips, of course, always of prep. And I didn't show later in the video, I do go in with my round bit and clip off a little dead skin. I did not capture that footage, and I'm sorry, but her cuticle area is going to look a little rough during application. Next, I'm going in with a cutie patootie bit from Elegance, and I'm using this just kind of remove any remaining product that may be in the sidewalls, any remaining little color that may be left. Also, I'm using it to remove shine from the entirety of the nail plate. Well, there's not much poking out, and it should mostly be good, but I just need to make sure everything is, all good. So I like to make sure everything's cleaned up, all the dead skin is removed. This kind of helps push back the cuticle a little bit. Well, technically the eponychium, but that's what we call it. So then I'm using the Elegance nail cleanser and a cuticle brush and just removing dust. And that helps dehydrate the nail and everything. Next, I'm going in with the primer. Today, I'm using the Magic Gel system for our enhancement. I'm using the Magic Gel Extra Bond Primer. This is an acid-based primer. Please do not flood the nail plate with this product because it is acid-based. It will burn. And then after that's dehydrated, I'm going to be using the silicone thin base. When I say dehydrated, it's not dehydrator. Once it is dehydrated, which means it's white and ashy, we're going to go ahead and apply our base gel. And I want to know if I think this is the only video I have with this product. Not to say there's anything bad about it. I just don't think I've introduced me using it for you guys before. So I'm using the Magic Ultra Silk Builder Gel, and this product's very interesting. If you're interested in the application, I have a separate video. I get the application. I have footage so close up. The video is not sped up. We have space in the video that's actually slowed down. If you're interested in this footage, I am actually selling it. And you're probably like, what? You're selling it? Now you've gone all Hollywood and greedy on us. No, what it is that I realized when editing this footage that it was really good showing application. And especially in real time, because I speed up everything on here, and a lot of times I don't zoom in as much. In this footage, it's zoomed up, I think, even closer than it is zoomed up even closer than what you see this still on right now. And like I said, it's in regular time, full application of these nails right here. And it's only $7, guys. So if you want to see that, I'm sure I do a voiceover on that video. I'll leave you much more insight and tips and tricks. So if you're interested, there'll be a link in the description bar. I appreciate your support. I think it'll be very helpful for you if you're trying to really get down gel, or you want some more tips and tricks and you just want to see application up close in real time, or even slowed down at some points just to see that pure application. So yes, it's just a little $7 we're trying out to see how it goes. Anyway, so thank y'all for a little tidbit. Let's get into the actual design, because the design is quick, fast, and beautiful. So the color is Just Because, and it's from Madam Glam. There's a discount code in description bar and the link to shop with Madam Glam. Discount code Tabitha. Of course, this is Tabitha and the number 10 at Daily Charm, using their blooming gel. You know, there's a link in the description bar as well. And you may not know that I do have an alpha little code down below as well, so check that out. I love alpha brushes, and I'm using this one. It's a flat brush. It looks all janky. I had it all together by the time application was. Once I applied her gel, no, it kind of doesn't look like it because the gel is kind of clear. I'm going to dust it off, clean it off with that same cleanser from earlier, just to make sure they're perfectly dehydrated. Any oils that, you know, my client, it's my mom, may have gotten on her actual nails is removed. And once it's dehydrated, we'll go ahead and apply our gel polish. This is a cat eye or magnetic gel. I like to apply this 1 to 2 nails at a time, especially after I use the magnet, because if you don't, when the particles kind of make that cat eye effect, they'll kind of like disperse. So if you want it like on a straight line, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean, right? Then it'll kind of not be as concentrated. It'll kind of, like I said, disperse is my best words I have for it. I was trying to figure out, I've done this before, and I can never tell if you should use the magnets where they like attract each other or they like deflect each other. I think it's where they deflect each other. Just so you know, for this technique, what you want to do is hold them like I was showing on the side of the nail, the left or right side, then the top and bottom, and that will help achieve this specific effect. With cat eye gels, please play around with them. There's different type of magnets to equal different shapes and techniques. There's many and plenty ways to play with cat eyes. They're fun, and I like them. They come in waves as far as like trends of it being a thing and not a thing. Throughout my little nail career, it has anyways. So I really like them because there's so many things you do with them, so many cool effects. So you see I held it on the left and right side, and then I'll hold it on the top and bottom. But I did not like what that did because I think I did it wrong again. And so if you want to kind of, with my air quotes, erase what you did, just swipe over. It'll redisperse the little particles, because what they are, I'm not going to have all the science. I think they're obviously something I won't say pigment. It's an element of some sort, a product that moves with the magnets, able to deflect or be magnetized or whatever. So that's what makes it move around. And plus it has that, I don't know what it is. It's some type of pigment, okay, guys? So the magnet helps push it around. And if you don't like where it went to, just repolish it and kind of even it back out, and you can reposition. Once you get it where you want it, go ahead and cure it in the light. And look how cool this effect is. Again, you can do cat eye many ways. As the name suggests, you can do it with that straight eye to make it look like an actual cat eye or tiger's eye. But they are just magnetic gels also. And Madam Glam, I really like theirs. So with this marble effect, I'm just applying the product as you see, just lines next to each other. There's different ways to do this as well. And art is just beautiful, and also a problem because there's endless like options to make things beautiful, right? Just like there is people. We're all beautiful, guys. Thank you. Anyways, so I'm kind of using a brush to swipe through this. You'll kind of see once this gets unblurry, I'll kind of focus it. Now, what I wish I did is that I did this a little less, and also maybe not at all. Yeah. So, or one of those two options, just because you'll see it kind of gets too mixed up a little bit, but we fix it. So I'm applying the blooming gel, and while that is wet, I'm scooping that product up on the brush, just whichever. It's art. Pick it up, pick some up. Just don't try to mix it. And then I'm lightly skimming the top surface and laying that product down. And then I'm letting it, it's not cured yet. That pointer finger in the background isn't cured. Because that blooming gel will help it bloom and kind of make the design kind of disperse out. So I want to allow it time to kind of do that. And so you see on this one, you see through the bottom part of the design, it's kind of more mixed. It's kind of looking more like lavendery instead of just white and this color, which I'm not super mad at all the time, but I wanted more of a concentration of the, the purple cat eye color. So I'm just using a brush with just that color on it, just kind of add a concentration. And I'm following the pattern that I already set down in hopes that it'll kind of camouflage and look like it was always supposed to be that way. Then I decided that I wanted to kind of add the little cat eye effect to what I put on, you know what I mean? Because it's wet. The actual marble design, the cat eye and the marble design is wet. So I just used my magnet, kind of played around with it, nothing too specific. So I'm just repeating that process. I'm applying the Daily Charm Blooming Gel while it is still wet before I cure it. I pick up some product on the brush and I go ahead and lay that down. Again, lightly skim the surface, and I recommend that you hold your brush a little more parallel to the actual enhancement, just slightly. But you, again, kind of play around with it. But that's my, just from initial start, if you haven't tried this process, go ahead and try that. Now, again, this felt like I mixed it up a little too much. And so I'm going in and adding more just straight of the cat eye purple in there just to kind of help break it up a little bit. Again, that's why I say I wish I wouldn't have the actual colors that were sitting on my mat. I wish I hadn't kind of did that back and forth swirl as much. But yeah, before I put in the light, I just put my magnet over, just kind of move that little pigment around, get a cool effect. Then I go ahead and cure it in light. And for this, I kind of do 2 at a time. Again, so that blooming gel has time to actually bloom, but then I don't want to do too many because it'll bloom too much and it'll be like everywhere, and we don't want that. So I'm just kind of randomly placing this. We don't want it to look too organized. We want to kind of look organic. What are we going for? I don't really know. It ends up looking like a whole galaxy space situation, but that wasn't the intention, but it worked out. So again, I'm just adding more of this straight purple where I think need be, trying to make it blend in. I think this one might have been the least successful with me trying that. But I did want, again, I let it kind of bloom a little bit and it does look a little bit better. And I'm just taking a little fine, I think it's a Wildflowers brush that I'm using. And for this one, I didn't like the corner, so I just kind of wiped it off, added more of that pure purple. I think it got way too, I just didn't like how it looked in that corner, but I didn't feel like I needed to wipe it off. So after I go ahead and manipulate that, it's going to be time for top coat, and I use shiny top coat. I did talk about doing this matte, and I think it'd be a really cute matte. Please tag me if you do it matte. Check it out matte. But I'm using the No Wipe Diamond Shine top coat from Daily Charm. Again, you can use code Tabitha10 to purchase. Like I said, I'm on my second bottle recently, so there's plenty and many of good top coats out there, no wipe top coats, but if you just want to know, it's my second bottle. But this is our final look, guys. I really want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to check the link out in the description bar if you want that little tidbit extra, slow down, close up application, and I had a little tidbit. I think it'd be very fruitful for you if you really learn that way, if you want to see something close up, slowed down in real time. If you think you'll benefit from that, go ahead and check it out. Like I said, I'm just doing it for a little $7 right now, just to see, if you enjoy it, how you respond. It's not too lengthy of a video. So definitely don't forget to, what's our emoji? Put a little galaxy or space or moon emoji down below, because you know the deal. I give you free content. And you just, help me out with the algorithm. So don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. And make sure you turn on notifications on your phone. You have to tell your phone to allow YouTube notifications. So make sure you do that too, guys. I want to thank you for watching. And don't these look cool? Let's just take a moment. These look really cool, right? Go ahead and thumbs up just for that. All right, you guys. Thanks for watching. Check out the description bar. Bye.